We took a 3-hour bus ride to go and meet Daisy's dad so I could ask for her hand in marriage, and it did not go as planned. We're Cade and Daisy. She's from Monterrey, Mexico. I'm from the US, and somehow our two worlds collided. This series is about our story in detail, including how we met, Daisy's immigration journey, culture differences, and lots more. Last time we talked about our first date and everything that went into that. Down the road a little bit, after we had kind of like kept dating and getting to know each other, we started talking about marriage and...
We talk about that like 3 months after we first saw each other, like
yeah, it was
in
really,
real life. And again, I never expected it to get married. And now it was like, should we get married? Yeah, sure. Like, and then, wait, you really want to get married?
I loved her family, but I had not met her parents yet. I heard a lot about them, and like, I think when she did some like video calls with her parents, I kind of said hi and things, you know. Around the same time, we were thinking, well, should we just do a little like ceremony on the beach in Cancun? That was her only requirement for like the wedding, was just like, she wants it by water.
Yeah, I kind of wanted like a Mayan ceremony, but then it was overpriced. And of course it was in Cancun, so we were kind of like, nah.
I mean, it seems really cool, but yeah, it just was like way too expensive for us at that moment.
I'm a Mexican, they won't trick me.
So we kind of canceled that idea for Cancun, but we were thinking about doing it then in Utah. We'll talk about that in a different video. But the time came to meet her parents and meet her family. The idea was take the bus and go into McAllen and talk with her parents and technically ask for her hand in marriage and do that whole process and meet them too. So like, there was quite a lot of pressure.
I just remember calling my parents and just saying like, hey, you know what? I think this is going to a next level. Believe it or not, your daughter wants to get married and she's talking about it. So they were like, wait, what? And I was like, yeah, I just want to let you guys know that I'll probably just get married soon. My mom passed me the phone to my dad, and my dad was like, so what? Then I was like, yeah, we just want to let you guys know that I'll probably get married soon. But, you know, I'll just do like the civil, like the, you know, the signature, and that's it. Like, I just am not a fan of parties or anything like that. My dad was like, fine, like you can do whatever you want to do, but he needs to come and talk to us. Like, at least before you sign those papers, like we want to see him in real life, you know, like before you guys do all that.
Makes sense.
And I was like,
they wanted to make sure I'm not like an axe murderer or something.
That's what we decided to, like, okay, fine, we'll visit you guys and we'll go through that. I did not have anything planned. My parents did not have anything planned because I'm the firstborn.
Turns out I didn't have anything planned.
Yeah, so we were just like looking at each other, just, you know, but.
We got on the bus. You know, I was like nervous the whole time, but try not to sweat too much. It's like a theme in these videos. Yeah, I think I brought like a change of clothes just in case. So we get out in McAllen and we all go to a restaurant together. We met. They're so cool. I love them so much. They are almost 100% Spanish speaking. I was just, you know, trying in my very basic Spanish to, like, everything that we went there for just like left my head. It was like somewhere in the back of my head, I gotta ask for her hand in marriage. They're sitting next to them face to face. I was just like really trying to just make sense of what I was saying. And so it came out of just like, well, I love your daughter. It's nice to meet you. We want to get married.
My parents on the first phrase he said like, yo la amo. My parents, they both like look in different sides, you know, like one looked to the other and because they wanted to cry. And he kept talking, you know, like yo la amo. And by that time, like, zoop, they both like turn around and he was like, and we're thinking on getting married, and Caden was just talking to the air. Yeah. And I think I did look to the other side too, because I was like, oh, that got me out of guard. Like him saying to my parents, just kind of like, oh, I love her. I never went through that before where, you know, someone tells my parents like, I just love her.
Yeah, if anything, it really was coming straight from my heart and me just trying to make sense to them. But the whole thing of like introducing myself better and like, you know, doing the official asking did not happen. Like I didn't even realize until I think we were on the bus ride going back and you were like, so you didn't actually like ask him anything? And I was like, oh my gosh, you're so right, I didn't.
Yeah, we took the ride in the morning, right? And then we came back that
same day.
Same day.
Yeah. Inside, I was just hoping and praying that they knew that that's what my intention was, and I just kind of skipped that, and
They did, because like my mom, especially my mom, she has like magical powers, I don't know, and she will even let me know before I met him, like, I really don't like that friend, or I really don't like that coworker that you have, and I will always just don't believe her, you know, just like you know, like, what does she know?
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, and find out that at the end they will do like something kind of rude to me, or you know. But when they met him, even my grandma, yeah, oh my gosh, even my grandma grabbed me on my arm and she was like, I really like him. I really hope you take good care of him. And I was like,
what about me?
yeah. I was like, who's gonna talk to Caden? Who's gonna tell him to take care of me? But anyway, everybody was so amused with Caden.
Sorry, no hablo español.
So yeah, that's why I really feel like they didn't need to have like a huge speech, you know? Because at the end, what matters is how you treat me.
Very fortunate for me. I think it still got across, but I totally botched the whole thing. And I was hoping, like, if I had the chance to do it over again, you know, I would maybe have a couple notes of like things I definitely needed to say, and it would have been more structured and formal and like official, and less just like me shooting from the hip and just being like, hola, like, yo la amo, you know.
I really wanted to get married like in Vegas, but you know, the ones that just like pull the window down, just kind of like sign and then
drive through.
Yeah. I don't know why I always like was attracted to that idea of an impulse. I really like impulse, you know, and to me that's what it was. I really didn't thought it was gonna be serious. Just kidding. Yeah, all of a sudden we just decided to like, you know what? Caden was like, I think I can do it. I'll take like the ownership of take care of it, but it will be in Utah. And I was like, okay, if it's in Utah, then I will take, because I'm Mexican and my culture is do tons of party out of nothing, you know, and doing it in Utah, it would give me a chance to just kind of like, oh, sorry, you know, I'm getting married here. You know, like I can't do a party, because believe it or not, I just don't like to be in charge and organizing and doing all that. It's just like, it's stressful.
And since they go all out on parties, it's a big commitment to like be in charge of this and this and this. And it's just like, everything's a production. And she wanted it more simple, but didn't want to offend them. And
I just wanted something like super private. And if it was only me and him, it would be perfect. You know, I was totally fine with that. Don't worry. When we hit our 10-year anniversary, I think it's called bronze wedding. I can't remember very well, but now we will be forced to do a party in Mexico. Probably it will be in Cancun, Puerto Vallarta, I don't know.
Yeah, that will be the one that we go all out in Mexico. And in our next series on here, we'll talk about the whole wedding story that happened in Utah. So
thanks for listening. Our very short story, how Caden asked for my hand.
Or didn't.
Yeah, there's definitely, Google it, ask ChatGPT how to ask.
Don't be like me.
Yeah, all right, see you on the next one, guys. Ciao.